2 episodes ago, we were dropped into a brand new world, and we are here to survive with just our wits. In the last episode, you'll remember that Matthew, my grandman, was here playing with me, and this time I'm back to being alone. If you didn't catch that, down below, look for that video. It's got Matthew's name on it, and watch us play together. It was quite entertaining, so give that a like. We are pretty much getting back to this and waiting out the night here. Looks like the villagers have given up on us. Don't want to be around for this, I guess. And let's see, we have baked some potatoes. We found some more um, coal, so we made some torches. We're going to have to go out and start looking for some iron next. Iron and some more meat. So that would be our next goal. We did not find a bed. That was something I had wanted to do. You can see out that window there, there are zombies out there. And I'm sure that they'll want to kill me. I'm not really good at fighting right now. I would really like to pull them away from this area. But we'll go take a look outside to see how many mobs are out here and get a good look at it. Not a bad idea, I don't think. So, you know, the thing about this world is we've already found out that it's pretty messed up. Oh, Skelly? I don't know about this. I don't like skeletons to begin with, and I don't have any armor, so this probably is not the best idea ever, but... Oh my gosh, and an Enderman, I am terrified. But that's what we're going to do next. Well, that's giving nice light over there, and we don't have any armor, so it's not a good idea to do a lot out here, given the circumstances. And this, creepers, there's some skellies over there. They don't look happy. More creepers. Let's see. Well, maybe we ought to go back in and wait it out here, because it's not looking like they... The thing is, I'm just going to mess up here and fall in a hole again. Let's go in this one for a minute. Anyway, we're going to wait out till the morning and go find some other things. And maybe we're going to take off and try to find a place that we're going to build our very own place. That might be something we look for. It's getting to be morning now. You can see the moon is lowering in the sky and the sun is rising over this way. We'll get some more carrots and potatoes right there in that field. Some wheat, make some bread, break our stuff down, and maybe travel. See if we can't find some sheep. We need 3 wool and some wood to make a bed. That way, if we keep traveling, we don't have to worry about nighttime, because we'll have our own bed and we can rest. This village is not safe by any stretch of the imagination. It's got too many holes. It's just not safe. But I mean, one creeper blast, we're gone. We're not going to make it. There's just too much danger here. Besides the fact, the longer we are with the villagers, it's very dangerous for them as well. So you see that there's like holes everywhere. He's trying to get up here. One thing I did want to do is anytime I see a library, I want to take the books, because books become very pivotal later in the game. I don't see a librarian around here anyway, so I don't think it's a big deal, but we'll do that. And well, he's just not. Hello, Mr. Zombie. We're going to try to give you a chop there and help you out. Come on. I hear a spider too, and another zombie. So, this is the wrong place. It looks like it though, doesn't it? Hello, Mr. Villager. No, we don't really have anything to trade with them yet. I would like to keep them alive and well until we do. Oh, we have a horse here in the village. So if we just had a saddle, but you all know that there's a glitch in this game. So, oh lordy, look at this mess here. We're trying to get over there anyway. And yeah, we're going to strike off by ourselves after we take some food with us and see what we can find. So much of the map we haven't seen. It's just a shame if we just stayed around here. But we did adequately survive to this point. So we'll just see what else we can do. I'll get some more wheat. We got seeds so we can replant. I don't ever like to leave a village in worse shape. If a villager is being attacked while I'm here, because there's more likelihood that while you're in the village, it's most likely if you're in the village, you're going to spawn mobs near you, and they're going to attack the villagers. So they're more at danger with you here than if you were gone. So I'd really like to keep this as a possibility. If we don't find anything, you don't want to just take everything out of it and have nothing to come back to. And you don't want to kill off a village and the villagers, because I have that in my existing world. And I've done everything to try to save them. It's too hard to, well, it's not too hard, but it's a time-consuming thing to repopulate a village with potions. So you want to try to, from the beginning, keep that from happening. So we're going to get some bread, some carrots, and some potatoes and take with us on the road. We don't want to draw it out too much because we still are looking for sheep and meat. So we want to be able to, we still just have a stone sword. We don't have the best equipment right now. So we have to keep that in mind too. Let's see, these are baked potatoes, so I can't replant these. So these are regular potatoes, and just take them up. The others haven't grown yet, so I'm not going to take those up. Well, I did one, but the more food you have, the better chance you got. That's one thing you don't have to worry about when you're trying to find some place to call your own. You don't have to worry about the food you're trying to find. So, I mean, you've got mobs to fight. You've got all kinds of things that are in your way of out there, and you just really don't need this. Later on, we'll be better equipped to do the fighting that we need to do. I don't know if Matthew laid these or not, but I think we will take these with us. And I don't think I saw, I thought I saw some iron somewhere. It's really just too risky at this point to try. These caves are just messed up because they spawned, around this. Well, there's some, aw, little baby horse. Hi, little baby horse. How are you? And your mama? Hello, mama. But, yeah, there's a horse on a roof. Yep. This is a messed up area. Minecraft, you are really messed up. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Oh. That's one less. One less we have to find if we get this one. Got the wool. We're good. Yeah, we're going to get our stuff and move on. Let's get these carrots. And see if we can't find some place before the night to haul up. And you're saying, well, why don't you just stay here? Well, that's not our goal in this game. It's not to just stay in a village and put the village at risk. And, oh, that's not it either. I already got that. So let's move on. We got the food, and it's time to move on. I've been this way. If you recall, we came across this way. There was some pigs and things like that here. How much wool do I have? I have 2, and I need 1 more to be able to make a bed. So we're going to move this way since we've already went that way. That biome there, that's called Extreme Hills. This is called Plains. And you can tell mostly the horses, they spawn in plains. There's a donkey there. And I wish we could fully appreciate that. Which right now we can't. Oh, there's enough for a bed now. Oh, that makes me happy. Some more horses. They're beautiful. Look at that one. That's gorgeous. But we're going to move on and see if we can't find some better accommodations, maybe something for ourselves. Get us some wood since we got an axe. Try to get an apple. Always trying to get apple. Later on, an apple, a golden apple, can regen and bring you back from some really bad stuff. So we're going to try to do that. Just going to eat a carrot real quick. I didn't need that much health. We're going to kill the cows we need. We don't only get food from that. Later on, we'll get leather for books. You saw me pick up that sugar cane not too long ago. Well, in the beginning of the game. And sugar cane, not real life, but in the game is something that you use to make paper. And paper and books. You enchant books and you get different. Oh no. Oh no, I thought that was going to be a big hole in the ground. It was just a small one. But there's all kinds of crevices all over Minecraft, and sometimes you can fall in them, and even if you don't die, you could just go down to a few hearts and then, be killed by the night by a creeper, and it's not a good thing to wear yourself down like that. So, but here we can see pretty much all over. Oh, great. And it'll rain. Well, horses and sheep that way. We've got enough sheep. Or sheep. Yeah, we do. We got enough sheep. So we can bring out our crafting bench. And go ahead and make us a bed in case night creeps up on us. Oh no, I didn't get any wool out of that last sheep. Gotta go kill another sheep. Sometimes they don't give you wool, so that's always something you have to look out for and watch. I didn't watch that time, but you have to watch for is if they don't give you their. Now I can do it. Now I can do it. You can sleep on the run, and that's something that you may have to do in this game. So we're still going to move on. The weather's not good, but there's plenty of food around. That's one less thing you have to worry about. We'll get our map out and see how far we've come, and if it's loading our map or not, that would be a good thing to... Uh-oh. That would be a good thing to look for. Let's see. Yeah, we got a good chunk loaded here. The brown thing about where my... right there, if you see my crosshairs, that is... I think it's a village. Did we come from there? Yeah, I think we did. No? Yeah, that's the village we came from. So it always shows up as a little brown squiggly thing on a map. A village does. You find villages basically in flatlands in the plains and also in desert biomes. There's desert villages. They can have desert temples in them. Oh, did I get any? No. I didn't get any bones from that skeleton, so that's not something I'm going to be able to do right now with the wolves. But this is awful pretty through here. It's awful pretty till it gets nighttime, and then it's terrifying. So, but we've crossed that hurdle where we have to be worried about nighttime as much as we do. But it's always good to find a place, scout it out, and find you a place to make a home. We're almost to the top of the map, and it's always dangerous because you can have mobs, zombies, skeletons, and creepers still in this, especially since it's raining, and the low forest like this, they can be among these trees, and rip, you're gone. You don't have a chance to save yourself if they do that. So, you hear. It's daytime, but there's a zombie around. In the open plains if you can. But we're exploring this map, and you can't explore the map by staying in the plains. You just can't do it. But you do have to be careful. This is a really, really dangerous area, especially in the rain. I'd like to see some flat area where we could possibly have some open stone and have it some, I call it lazy iron, where the iron is just laying on the surface. That doesn't happen. Hi, sheep. I'm not after you. I've got my bed. Sheep, and I believe in 1.8 on the PC, sheep give mutton. Is it mutton? I think so. And I always try to get some of this. I told you that before. It makes paper and books. Did get some books in the village, so that's not the biggest thing. Well, the rain turns to snow in a snow biome, so that's one thing. But I do like the snow biomes for one thing. There is almost always animals. We're going to lay our bed down here because it's almost dark, and I would rather not be out with the creepy crawlies. And we're going to go to sleep for a minute. But the snow biome is good for wolves and pigs and sheep. So you can basically get, oh, it stopped raining and snowing, so that's good. You can get food if you are near it. Here comes a spider. And he only attacks in the daytime if you attack, but I wasn't going to risk it for the biscuit. And see, this is exposed, but it snowed, so you have to remove the snow before you can see if there's any iron underneath here. Probably not, I would say. That's one thing. After it snows, you don't have a good view of stuff. There's a little gray sheep. Hello. So let's look at our map, see if it's loading this chunk or not. Yeah. I see down here, I think we might be going into a desert biome. Now, since I've been playing, no, that's not desert. That is definitely jungle. Jungle is really hard to traverse. It's just too, oh my gosh, it's just too steep. The trees, if you get under them, you can't move. If you get on top of them, you could take fall damage. You could definitely die. This is definitely a mixture of the two biomes here. But yeah, I do like a desert biome is very flat and very easy to see everything. But you don't see a lot of open, lazy iron or anything because it's just too, it's not exposed. The sand's there. So we're going to probably try to be somewhere with 3 biomes around us so that we can get the best of all of them. You know, oop, I didn't fall very far. I thought I fell very far. So we're going to try to do that. Don't know if this is new or if it's old. Oh, it's just so, I would like to go that way, but I know it's a desert. It's a jungle. I hear another wolf. They're wolves until you tame them and they become dogs. I'm not sure if that's true in real life because wolves are wolves, and dogs are dogs. But here for this purpose, we would get some bones from skeletons and tame them. So that's the way this plays. Really would like to find some place to make a house here soon. It's nice to adventure. We've got enough food. We've got a crafting table. We're really on the hunt for iron, and you can't really just keep wandering and wandering. But I'd like to find a really good area. Free from, like that village. That was just a messed up village. There's no reason to have that many. I mean, when it spawns, sometimes I have seen them just be on the side of a mountain. The villagers can't get out of their houses at all. Not at all. And they're just hanging on the side of a mountain. It's in a big, underneath them is just a big hole. I mean, you go, oh my gosh, you can't even get to it. It's awful. But we wouldn't not like to do that. We'd like to find our own place, flatten it out, get a good view. Not that that's important, and start mining. That's our goal. If you see over there, those are ocelots. Whoa, whoa. And you can tame them once you get a fishing pole, which is string from a spider and wood. And you can tame the ocelots. And I don't know how this works. Minecraft mechanics. When you tame them, they turn into house cats. That's right. I said house cats because that's real in the world. But yeah, not real. Um, but we have to get let's get some of our pork chops out. Put our bed away. Oh, I have a string. I could make a fishing pole. Not going to do that right now. I really would like to find a place to build. And look at our map for a second. And really, we have that area over there. Sorry, I had to get a drink. We have that area over there. Sorry about that. And we really could go to Extreme Hills and see if we can't find something open that has some iron sticking out or coal. But yeah, I think we're going to try to do that. You really can't see all too much here. I haven't even seen a Mushroom Island. Of course, I haven't been following the coast too much. The good thing about the coast is that you can stay on the ice on the outside of it. Now, we could go back that way, but I am opting to go this way. Basically because there's more stuff that we have not seen. And because I was looking for a desert area, but it's not looking like we're going to find one this way. There is some open... Oh, don't want to fall into the ice either. You will drown. There is some open rock over here that I would like to take a look at, but this is really risky right now. We have no armor, which, I mean, we could find enough cows to make leather armor, but by the time you do that and get enough of it, you should be getting iron. If you see on these rock faces, sometimes right there could be just open, ores of iron. Not the case this time. And really, we need to be moving on and try to find us a place to build. I'm really indecisive when it comes to building. The last time in my existing world that you can watch on my YouTube channel, I ran as far as I could run, got up on the far end, very far, and on a mountain, and just built a little cabin and dug down, and that's the way I did it. But that's because I couldn't make up my mind where I was going, and because I was being chased there by mobs. But yeah, we're going to do this. I'm going to make a decision really quick. There's nothing really wrong with making it near the extreme hills. It's just climbing is very dangerous when you don't have any, well, when you do have armor. And when you don't have any armor, I mean, it just becomes even more dangerous. Fall damage will kill you without armor. And we don't want that to happen. But, oh, there's a chicken. There's a chicken. You can always use some chicken. You can get feathers for... I don't think I got any feathers, and I don't have any inventory space. Do I have anything I can get rid of? Yes, zombie flesh. Oh, I threw my sword down too. Well, would you rather have sword or zombie flesh? Let me check on that one. I would rather have my sword. Thank you. And I'm going to go this way against my better judgment because I really could use some iron. That is our next checklist thing. And I don't think we are going to find any just running in a snow biome. So you can see from miles, you can see that with all that open space, wouldn't it make sense that there'd be some open iron? I mean, just some of it? It would make sense to me, but it doesn't seem to be our luck today. Not our luck at all. I'll take a look over this way. You can see the drops are just, oh my gosh, too much to risk. But it's pretty. I mean, there's a waterfall inside that mountain. Here's some, ooh, goodness, we took a little bit of damage. No big deal. We had a pork chop, it'll regen. But here's that flat space I was telling you about. Some pumpkins, that's kind of cute, isn't it? I don't know why the pumpkins in Minecraft always have jack-o'-lantern faces on them already. Makes no sense. But here's one of those open areas that I was talking about with the open coal here, which you don't have to crawl in a cave and risk getting eaten or getting chomped on by a zombie or shot by a skeleton. I'm going to tell you the truth. I hate skeletons worse because even if you have armor, you got to battle through their, and they have, power on their bows, it seems like most of the time, because they can knock you back for, a couple of feet every time they hit you and you can't get any closer. I think they're the most frustrating. I say that and then I think about the creepers. When you build something, they're waiting right there to blow it up. And that is frustrating. You don't know how many builds I've done and just, oh, this looks really nice, and turned around, a creeper standing there, blown the front off my place and damaged me. So, no, I don't like creepers either. Creeper or creeper messes. I don't like them. I don't like having to fix holes all the time. So, yeah, creepers are probably the worst. But skeletons, as far as being in a battle that you don't want to be in, skeletons are the worst as far as battles go because they're going to get you. That's kind of pretty, isn't it? I don't know. I think we might build around here. Maybe our first build might be around here. It's got a nice tree biome there, and it's getting to be dark, so we're going to have to make a decision soon, aren't we? Yeah, I'm thinking about on the next little bit here, we'll build right around here. Like my go down and comment, subscribe and like. Let me know what you'd like me to do next. Where would you like me to build? I'm thinking about right around here for the initial build, and then move into a more substantial build later. I've got some cobblestone, but we've got an endless supply of cobblestone here. We're probably going to have to get another pickaxe, but I kind of like the way it looks around here. There's not a lot of place in this place right here where mobs can hide, so that's good. I might even build into this hillside here. So, and whenever you have lots of cobble to work with, that's always good. You can take cobble to the next place you would like to build. And going down, it's easier to strip mine. You'll have to go through a bunch of dirt and things like that. So there we go. So our initial build is probably going to be out of cobblestone, maybe some oak wood, and my husband would say right now, oak is nice. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We have to make some more tools. We don't have any iron. I wish we did. Iron's so much better to... and the other thing is when you start to mine, you're going to have to have iron. I mean, there's stuff that you cannot get without an iron. You can't get diamond, I think. Yep, you can't get diamond. So really, you have to have iron before you even head out to do a real mining mission. Of course, you can start a mining mission and not have iron. Dig down, which is probably how I'm going to start the next. And another thing you want to, I know that right now I'm not going to do this, but always dig sand and gravel and dirt with a shovel. It's so much easier to do, and you will go through too many pickaxes if you don't do that. So that's the next bit of tools I'm going to make. But I think I'm just going to make a little... See, this helps by giving you a place to build the back of your wall into. This is just going to be, not anything big. Autosave. Thank you. And this is not going to be anything fancy. It's just going to be some place to hold up and be able to mine from without the mobs bothering us too much. And we have enough food to hold up for a while. We even have enough seed to start our own garden if we have to. And this is going to be a crude little building, nothing fancy. But we have a lot of building materials here. It's a good place to start. I didn't see any sand for windows. I like windows. I like to look out and say, hey, there's creepers out there, or there's not creepers out there, and have a good view of the outside before I start going out. Because you know how many times I don't like that. You know how many times you can not see outside, start walking out, and be rip from a creeper. Not a good feeling. Not a good feeling at all. So, placing blocks, terrible. Placing blocks terrible. Anyway, I think this is going to be a good start. I don't like the way that's placed either. So we'll get this started. I'll just leave that little alcove there. We'll put our workbench and our furnace in there. I want to give a shout out to Matthew, my grandson, who played this game with me last time. I think he did a really good job. I felt nervous because I didn't want him to get hurt, which is like real life. So, but he did really well, and I think he is just hilarious playing with. He is so funny. But we need some wood for, well, we have wood for a door. I'm going to put up my equipment in here, put up some torches, and hard to believe, but we have a little keep already to help us with our journey. And did I bring my workbench? I must have left it. Oh my. That's easy enough to make. Probably have it somewhere and I can't see it. I made 2. Well, you big noob. I was looking for the furnace, not that. Well, I have one in case I travel. Or down in the caves. It's always good to have one for down in the caves. Doesn't take much to make one, but it's good to have one. I've got 50 coals, so that's great. I'll put some raw pork chop in to cook. I've got some beef. Put up my torches. Make a door. This is going to be against a wall, so there wouldn't be any need to make windows for back there. So I think we've done good so far. We've got us a little place, and we got food. We've got, you know, the initial tools. Nothing fancy. But yeah, that's just a little. It's always good to put a couple of torches on the outside. It deters any would-be mobs from spawning, and next to your building. They can't. Zombies do knock down doors. They do that because they're obnoxious and they want to get in. And I don't mind them getting in. I think I could fight them off no matter what. But I don't want them breaking down the door. That's the one thing. I don't want them letting in creepers. That's the second thing. So you want to always try to get that taken care of first thing and keep them from spawning around you. I have plenty of wood. I don't need wood right now. I think the initial things we needed, we got. Next thing on our agenda is definitely getting iron, getting some armor on, and getting ready for the more intense battles we're going to be doing. But not what I meant to do. Get that pork chop out of there. Area. I mean, just a little crude house that you start with. Nothing fancy. Sure, we'll have something more fancy later on. But right now, we don't need a lot. We just need to be protected and have somewhere to lay our head and to do the initial mining that we need to do for ourselves. I'm going to make a little storage chest too, because you just accumulate so much stuff. It's easier to sort it out, make sure you know what you got if you've got it organized, if you've got a chest and you can put stuff in. Like, you're not going to need leather right now. You're not going to need books, so you're not going to need the sugar cane, or you're not going to make a cake, I don't think, anytime soon. You're not going to need the books, the second enchant table, the pumpkin. I might plant some trees, so I'm going to keep them. I'm going to go ahead and turn the rest of this wheat into bread while we have the time here. And that gives us quite a lot of food now, which I'm happy about. We're going to go ahead and put our mushrooms in there. If we needed to, we could make mushroom stew, our extra carrots. I'm going to keep our baked potato in here. So I'm going to get the glass out and put the 3 steaks in. But yeah, I think we've done pretty well for this episode. We've got a place to stay. We've got food. We've got an area we can mine in safely. We're between 2 biomes. We're in Extreme Hills, and we've got a tree biome behind us that's pretty flat. It's got some animals for food. And so I think we're doing really good. And I'm happy about that. Next time we're getting iron. So meet me right back here. Right back here, and I'll be waiting for you. I'll see you tomorrow. And I got to say goodbye.